guys, welcome back to Morning Coffee. Here on this channel, we talk all about organization, goal getting, productivity, and personal growth, and obviously coffee, one of the most important things to doing all of those things. Welcome back to the channel. One of the most popular videos that I have here on my channel is 4 tools to change your life in 2020, where I go through the physical resources that I use to make sure that I am defining what's important to me, setting goals, tracking those goals, and actually working on those goals. And today I'm going to be introducing you to a 5th tool to change your life that wasn't out at the time of that video, but it's out now, and I wanted to share a flip through of this planner for you. This is the Priority Planner by Rachel Hollis. I am going to be giving you a full review of how I feel about it, showing you the flip through, and then talking to you about where you can get it. Let's take a look at the planner and see what's inside. As you know, if you've been around my channel for any length of time, I am a huge Rachel Hollis fan. She's an author, she has a product line, she has a clothing line, she's a motivational speaker, all the things. So I love her and her work a lot. The first product that she put out, the first physical product, planning product that she put out was called the Start Today Journal, and I talked about that in the 4 Tools to Change Your Life video. And that product is where you write down things that you're grateful for and then the dreams that you're working on achieving. This planner is sort of the evolution of that product, or kind of like the next step in the process, where you take those dreams that you're working on and you put them into your daily, monthly, and weekly plan so that you're actually working towards making them happen. It's called the Priority Planner because the functionality of the planner really isn't for you to keep a long to-do list. Like, this really isn't the place where you put things like, you know, sweep the dining room floor or put that letter in the mailbox. It's really where you're supposed to be writing down the tiny action steps that get you closer to your goals. So if you're someone who maybe gets overwhelmed by a huge to-do list, if you're someone who has trouble focusing in on the most important things to do, or if you're just someone who's new to goal setting and goal planning and you really need some help with how to focus on the right things, this planner might be the right product for you. Here is the cover of the Priority Planner. It's got a really nice, hard, kind of smooth surface cover and binding across the back. That's kind of nice. I really do like a thicker cover just because it tends to wear better. This is the Priority Planner that I picked up from the Hollis Co. website. This was one of the designs. This one I actually got from Target. This was from the very first launch of their products at Target. And it says, "Girl is your year, it's your year" on it, which is actually super cute. Really kind of love this color. So this is the first one that I got, and I started to use this one. And because they were so scarce at Target, I'm going to talk about that a little bit later at the end of the video, I ended up buying this when they released this on their own site. So this is sort of the second iteration. Because I didn't mark up this one, I'm actually going to be walking you through the blank copy. When you open the front cover, you've got a 2-page blank spread. The next is just a title page, table of contents, and then a nice little motivational quote, "Your dreams are a priority." I do like the quotes and little inspirational pieces that she incorporates into the planners. I do think that that's awesome. There is a bit of an introduction here that introduces you to how she wants the planner to be used, and she references that on their website they do have tutorials for you on how you are to use this product. I highly recommend watching them. I have watched them, and I do think that it did help me pick up how to use it quicker. And then again, a quick start guide with how to use each section of the planner. This is the daily planning page. This 2-page spread is for every single day. There's a 5 to Thrive checklist where you can check off the 5 basic principles that Rachel teaches you should do each day. You can write down a quote or an empowering belief. You write down the 3 most important results to get you done that day. And then what's something you would do today that makes you proud? What could you anticipate might throw you off track? There's a box on the planning page for you to identify something you're grateful for. And then there is a whole page for you to write down appointments or blocks in your schedule where you're going to work on things. It goes from 5 a.m. to 9 p.m. and there are 4 lines kind of in each week, or I'm sorry, within each hour. This is a lot of space to write. I personally found that this was almost too much space for me, which I didn't really think could happen, but it did. So I found this daily to be not necessarily fitting my needs because you're only supposed to put 3 tasks on it, and I'm the kind of person that operates with like 10 to 15 tasks every day. Again, the whole purpose of the planner is to plan out your priorities, not just like those little tiny to-dos. So I totally understand why there isn't like a to-do list on here, but for me, that's just the way that I prefer to plan. So this for me didn't function the best, but if you are someone who just wants to keep things nice and clean and simple, this is what the daily plan looks like. Obviously, there are daily pages for every day of the week, and then you get to your weekly review. So every week, you are going to take some time to review how you did. This, again, was one of my favorite pieces of the puzzle. You identify favorite moments. You identify the results that you did produce, what didn't happen, what got in your way, what's something that you can add or take away from your morning routine to be more successful, what can you do to ensure you're achieving the next week's plan, and how are you taking care of yourself this coming week. So there is a whole 2-page spread devoted to reviewing your week. After you review your week, then it goes right back into preparing for the next week. So a weekly preparation spread. And then essentially it goes right into the next month spread. There isn't like a monthly review, which maybe would have been something I wish could have been added because I do think that would be beneficial. So then after all of your weekly and your daily pages and your weekly reviews, it just goes right into the next section. I did appreciate the ribbon bookmark. Do you love that? And it says something cute on it. She has make every day count on the ribbon bookmark, which I do love. I do feel like I could use some tabs. I know that you can buy tabs and tab them yourself, but it would be nice to have a tab by each monthly overview, for example. I had to flip through quite a bit to try and find where that was. So that would maybe be something I would add. And then at the end of the planner, there's a little note from Rachel, a little motivational piece on how to keep going after your dreams. And then there are a few notes, lined notes pages here at the back. I really do like the addition of those. That is very nice. And then just the simple 2-page back cover. And that is a walkthrough of the whole planner. So overall, to kind of reiterate what I think of the product, I wanted to like this so much more than I did. I think that for me, I'm just too minute. I like to keep a long list of tiny tasks to work on. That works best for me, and this product didn't really have the functionality for that. What I really loved about the product was identifying your monthly goals and top priorities. I love the weekly prep section and the weekly review section. Loved those. Those are my favorite sections. And so what I think I can do really is incorporate some of those questions into a notebook or a journal that I keep so that I can continue to use my daily planner for my everyday things, but then use some of her prompts and questions to keep my focus on the right things. I will probably not be repurchasing this product again, just because, again, it didn't work on a day-to-day basis for me. But If you have flipped through this and, you know, watched the video and this is something that sounds really great to you and might really work for you, I would highly encourage you to do it. She does have really quality products, and I do think that the strategy she's identified here of really keeping your priorities top of mind is a really effective way to get your goals accomplished. So check it out if it seems like something that would work well for you. So now to the hardest part, which is where to get one of these planners. So Rachel Hollis released these as part of a line with Target. Every quarter, she's going to be releasing a couple new covers of the Priority Planner at Target. I got my first planner from her line at Target. I literally went online like the day that it went on sale, like the minute it went on sale. And you know what? I might have even gotten it like the night before, like at like midnight, the night that they were scheduled to go onto Target. Mostly because I'm just up at that time anyway, so it didn't really matter to me. It's not like I was necessarily waiting for midnight, but this product sold out super quick. Like, you couldn't find it online, you couldn't find it in stores, they did not have enough anywhere. Some stores didn't even have it. Like, it was hard to come across. So right now you can't get any on Target's website or in a Target store. But right now when I'm filming this, it is March. She is going to have new products in Target stores for Q2, which starts in April. So keep an eye out, and I'll make sure to share on my Instagram. I'm going to leave my handle here. I will share on my Instagram the second that I hear anything about more priority planners. I'll make sure I share it with you so that you can go and grab them. They're not at Target right now, but keep your eyes and ears open for the beginning of April so that you can get another set from Target. She also went ahead and sold covers on their own website. So for example, this was a cover that you could only get from the Hollis Co. website, not from Target. Because the Target one sold out so quickly, they went ahead and printed 2 covers that were just proprietary and were selling through her site. They were the same price, which was really great. You didn't pay any different for the physical product itself. It does cost more to ship them from her site. I had to pay for shipping, whereas Target, I'm a Red Card member, so I didn't have to pay for shipping. So that is one thing to keep in mind, but the product itself was actually the exact same price no matter where you got it from, which was great. So you can also check their website. Again, they don't have any right now as of the day that I am filming this, but I'm going to link their shop page below so that you can go there and check it out. My ultimate guess is that her second line at Target's going to sell out really quickly. They're going to create new covers to put on her website and probably create more because, again, those sold out really, really quickly as well. She's talked about it before, but hopefully they've learned their lesson with how, you know, popular they are and just are going to order more. So there's the 2 ways you can get the Priority Planner from Target and from their website. I'm going to link both below so you can check them out. I hope you loved this video on another tool to help you change your life. Going after dreams is really difficult. Actually achieving goals is harder to do than we can even imagine. When we have all of these other things going on in our lives, actually making progress is really difficult. And so one of the things that I want to talk about on this channel often is tools and resources that I can give you so that you can actually work towards your goals. So this is another tool to help you change your life. I will be back here as I investigate new planners and goal planners and find other resources for you. I'll be back to share them with you again. So make sure you subscribe so you do not miss a single one. My goal is to have 1,000 subscribers to this channel here in 2020. So please help me out and hit that subscribe button so that you can join the community and talk with us all about turning your to-do list into your dream life. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. And I'll see you next time.